All right, lit, man. The Speedy Tribe is back in full effect again, and today we have a special guest, man. And this is somebody who I met during a transitional and intricate part of my life, man, and college. Let's put it like that, college. You know what I mean? And this guy right here is a legend, one of the legends, man, of Connecticut, man, the tri-state area, the New England area, which whatever area you want to call it, man. And I'm just great to be amongst this, man, as a brother, somebody I could call a brother, somebody I could call a positive point of reference, who I look up to in certain ways. And yeah, man, my man Rahmi, Rountree, aka the Rahmieffect. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the Speedy Tribe podcast, and I'm glad to hear from you. Glad to see you, bro. Glad to see you living your life, man, doing your thing. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. It's good to be up here. I've been, what I'm saying, ever since we left school back in 2014, when we had transferred out, whatever. I've been seeing your posts, your growth, all this. So I'm glad to be a part of it today, bro.
How's how's it been, man, since what is it? Almost, yo, bro, we're like 7 years out from the last time we actually was together, and we've been building, but off online we've been building, but this is the first like kind of like build we had in years, man, like where we're actually talking and conversing, man. How's everything been from the last time we actually been together, man, and up until now? What's been the journey, man? What's going on?
What's been the journey? Where do I start, bro? How many of these we gonna do? I mean,
Yo, man.
um, right after later, I had left for Central Connecticut State. Um, a whole lot of unfortunate situations happened there. I was getting injured a lot, and eventually ended up getting cut. So I went to Phoenix College in Arizona, and Arizona brought me life. You know what I'm saying? I brought myself to the next level. Ended up being a ranked safety at the JUCO level. But a lot of, I don't know, I wake up and make life-changing decisions every day. So, out of nowhere, I quit, played soccer, went back to football a year later so I could have more money to graduated, and then played soccer ever since I graduated in 2019. So since then, the coaching played its part, and, me trying to play competitively at the soccer, in the soccer world as well, has played its part. So that's what life's been like, bro. Just traveling the country, you know, taking risks, really.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And for those who don't know, Rahmi was my college teammate. We went to Post University together in Connecticut, Waterbury, a little small town, Waterbury. You're not from Cheshire, right?
No, I lived there during that time, but I'm from Waterbury.
You from Waterbury. All right, so Rahmi's from Waterbury, but you went to Cheshire High School, though, right? Did you?
I went to Chester High School, and I
So,
went to Woodland Regional High School in Beacon Falls.
oh yeah, Beacon, yeah, Woodland, yeah, I remember. All right, so yeah,
Yeah,
man, this guy, we got cool, like we got cool soon as we hit the campus. Like, so I was a sophomore. You was a freshman coming in.
yeah,
Were you a freshman when I was a
yeah.
sophomore? It was one of those. It's like that. So when I met Rahmi, man, it was like we hit it off like that because it was like I guess like a respect factor we have for each other's work ethic. Man, I saw that he was into the gym a lot. You know what I mean? And I got admired by that, and he saw my work ethic too. And then
Mm-hmm.
from that point on, man, we just became like cool from that point on. And then when he
Yeah.
transferred to Central, right, when he went to Central, we
Mm-hmm.
kind of kept in touch. We always like checking each other out on social media and stuff like that. And ever since then, man, like you know, it's been like cool. And
Most definitely.
giving giving what you had to go through. Like, give us a little bit about yourself. Like, for what I've noticed about you, bro, like your background, like your family, bro, like I think your fam. I don't know if your family is like full of athletes or something, because I see a lot of round trees everywhere, bro, and they be like athletes, man. Y'all got like some crazy genes to y'all, man, and it's dope. You know what I mean? Like cousins, sisters, and stuff like that. Got a big family, bro. So give a
Yeah.
little bit about yourself. Tell us a little bit about like where you from, man. Like your family background and stuff like that, athletic wise and stuff.
Um, I do have a lot of athletes in my family, man. A lot of talent. Um, we were blessed with the genetics to be able to compete, all around as well. My family's really from North Carolina on my father's side, so we got them country bodies. Um,
Interesting.
and yeah, yeah, and my mom's family's mainly from, like this area in New York, as far as um, where we're at in America and whatnot. But yeah, man, like I got an older brother who played collegiately. I got two cousins who are in Connecticut's top 20 all time. You'll see their last names up in there. For basketball, that is. I got a cousin that's in college right now balling. So, I mean, we're everywhere left and right. But my parents, really instilled sports into me when I was younger just because, not to like force on us or force like league dreams on us, but to kind of really make sure that like we're not lazy growing up. We learn accountability, honesty, respect. We can be coachable, all that stuff, and it's played a role in like who I am today, um, and just the essentials in life like perseverance, ambition, all that stuff. So,
Yes.
um, you know, it's really made a lot of transitions easy because I've had that background where I kind of had to learn how to be a professional or be really good at something from a younger age, being consistent, all that stuff. So, it's definitely, been a part of my growth for sure.
That's dope. And that kind of answered my next question because it was more so like how the power of sports helped you in life. You know, like you said, like it taught you how to be professional and everything like that. Like, and it's crazy how you say that because I didn't know nothing about professionalism until I got into sports. Because
Yeah.
for one, it teaches you how to be on top of responsibilities, how to hold yourself accountable. You know what I mean? How to be a team player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of things that factor into it. And I'm glad that I got into sports. Like, I would say sports is a catalyst to get us to the next level in life. So,
It
and
is.
from you when you come getting or being an all-time like a full-time athlete to now you're kind of still there but you're more so on a coaching side that has a lot to do with age growth, you know falling in and out of love with the sport. Like I already know how I go, man. Like I know the ins and outs of it. You get tired of it, bro. It's a rough patch. So
It is.
what made you get into coaching and how was the transition from becoming a player to becoming a
Um,
coach?
I'll tell you what, bro. What a lot of people don't realize is they kind of look at sports as just like a physical activity, or it's like something to pay the bills. And a lot
Yeah.
of people kind of miss like what it could teach you in between. Um, and it's just like what kind of helped inspire me to take the coaching route was realizing what it did for me. Um, you know, it's like I said, the accountability, the honesty, all that stuff. But it was also a way to where it's like you have something every day to where you have to stick to and work harder. And it's like, however many days you take off, aka we take any days off in life, it's the same thing. However many days you take off in sports, you're gonna feel what you did wrong. Like you're gonna realize that there is no sitting back holding back, feeling sorry for yourself. There is no next time. Like if you lose that game, you lost the game.
Yep.
And you're gonna realize if you was bullshitting in practice, then like what I'm saying, or in training, the coach is not looking, you're cheating yourself, and then you're underperforming. Like you're gonna realize like all that stuff is on you. Like that's really what it is. And it's like the weather conditions, the way the coaches is talking to you, the way politics work. There's a lot of stuff that's out of your control, just like in life. Like you got to control the controllables, but sports could kind of teach you, and just fitness in general could kind of teach you, to stay disciplined within yourself and control what you can control. Because at the end of the day, there's really nowhere or no field you're gonna join where all the cards are dealt like with you. Like what I'm saying, there's gonna
Yes.
be a lot against you. So it's like
Yes.
kind of teaching that to everybody else on. Excuse me, I am teaching that to everybody else on how fitness and just being your best self and trying to better yourself every day, no matter what, could translate into your real life and what I'm saying, make a difference in your everyday.
Yes. And what made you get into actual coach? Like, So you said like you witnessed the politics, you witnessed being talked to, like the way you were treated, like
What?
treatment,
Uh,
yo, the
oh,
treatment, yo, bro,
what?
you witnessed all of that.
Yeah.
So would you say that's the reason why you're a coach now, to help save other people from that, to teach them about that, and also that you, because for coaches like me and you, like I'm a life coach, you're a fitness coach, right? We see ourselves in other people and other athletes, which is reasons why we go out our way to teach them things.
Uh,
So would you say that's the reason why you became a coach as well, to help them on that journey, similar to yours?
nah, cause my as far as like my specified field, I work with athletes, but in terms of, the like that side of things, I don't really take that approach. It's kind of more so just their development. Because at the end of the day, when you are, if you were to, be more of that type of coach, like an athletic coach, as far as coaching like a team, let's say,
Yeah.
that could, I don't know. It's just something that I'm not ready for, because there's a lot of unethical things that at the end of the day, not everybody's going to agree with, that you have to do. And,
Mm-hmm.
you could call it morals or ethics, excuse me. But,
Yeah.
so it's just like, it's not something I'm trying to be too involved with. But, mainly who I work with are, like I said, I work with athletes, but mainly people who are just trying to, get out of that funk in life. You feel like you hit a brick wall, or you plateaued, or you're in a drought, you don't know what to do. Help you come up out of that, and working on yourself physically, mentally, especially your intake.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I'm trying to help people realize. Those are the basic essentials to where it's kind of hard to. You're gonna have less difficult days when you're doing the right things for your body.
Right. Yo, so you talking about intake and stuff, right? Like, so if y'all don't know how this guy looks, let me see something real quick. If you don't know how this guy Rahmi looks, man, like this guy has always been chiseled, man. Like this guy has been like, I don't know how this guy is like this, but he's like this. And if you see this guy's physique, you will understand why he is also like a holistic and athletic coach at the same time, because he takes his body very seriously. He pushes body to the limits. He eating right now. Look, he up here eating. What you got, man? What you got on the plate, man? What you got on the plate right now, man?
Some African food.
All right, so he has African food. So can you name what is on the plate? Can you show us what's on the plate? Look,
I don't want to. I'd have to readjust my camera.
listen, bro, it's fine. Just name it. Just name it. Or what he got?
Forever to put it back on and whatnot. But
Look at that, bro. He got the rice. What's that?
it's goat, cow foot, it's goat, cow foot, palm oil, spinach, peppers and tomato blend. Yeah, man, that's it. That's
Yo,
yeah.
yo, yo. This is how real kings eat, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, my question to you is that how do you keep a physique as such eating what you eat?
Well, that's the thing, bro. Food is fuel, man, and everybody got to realize that. We all have different body types. Somebody who is really trying to, like, what I'm saying, lose weight shouldn't really be eating how I eat. It's just, I kind of monitor what works for me, and I understand what works for me by now. I listen to my body when I'm overeating, undereating, and when I'm working out, like what's too much, what's, what I'm saying. So me, I need a lot of food. Like right now, like I ate 2 hours ago, but here's another 1,000 calories, because this is how my system operates. I'm somebody who needs more sodium than the usual person, needs more carbs, needs more fats, because I burn them no problem. So
Have a fast metabolism.
exactly, yeah, man.
Same here, man. And it's weird because although I know I have a fast metabolism, I'm plant-based, bro. I'm 2 years plant-based. Yeah, bro. I haven't eaten no meat and nothing like that in 2 years. You know what I mean? And I found different alternatives to, complement my physique and my body and everything like that. Now, you know how I was rocking, bro. Like wilding in the gym, going crazy, you know. But I also, it's like, how like people go on dirty bulks. and
Yeah.
they do. I had to do a lot of extra stuff just to be bulky. You know what I mean? It
Had
was
that
very
stage.
unnecessary. It was very unnecessary. And obviously my body talked to me. And like you said, listening to your body is the most essential quality anybody can have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I had that stage, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you felt like too heavy at times. You felt like you was eating all the wrong stuff to kind of took away your energy. Like,
Yep.
a
Yep.
lot of people have a dirty bulk diet, man.
Yep. Yep. Man.
Right.
And that right there, like that taught me how to properly implement. So like you have rice, you have cow foot, you have goat foot, cow foot, whatever you have, right? You have all those things, right?
Yeah.
But then on top of that, you added elements. You added plant-based elements. You added spinach. You know what I'm saying? You said tomato blend. So you have all elements inside of that one meal that could complement your physique, which is good. And this is why it's important to have a balanced diet. Like I'm plant-based. I went alkaline vegan. I did all of that. Now I'm just more so on the balance side. So if I want a veggie burrito from Chipotle, I'm going to eat a veggie burrito from Chipotle as long as it's not meat.
Now?
Huh?
You're alkaline vegan now?
I was alkaline last year.
Oh, I was about to
Yeah.
say, I'm having a son soon, so I'm trying to.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, congrats, bro. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, yo, that's crazy, bro. Congratulations, my brother. Yes, it's a celebration every time we bring life into the world. You feel me?
It is. I'm excited.
Yes, sir.
Have him not eat meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the only exceptions I have, as of right now, are chicken is a non-negotiable. That's not happening. Pork not happening.
Right.
I really,
Bro, look, I got the full list on deck, bro. I will send you that, bro. You know what I mean? I'm connected with some people, and obviously, huh?
I have to inquire. That's what I was saying. When you said alkaline vegan, I was like, okay.
Yeah, nah, bro. Listen, man, I'm gonna let you know a story, and I'm gonna tell y'all because right now, like, Rahmi gave me a story about his diet. I'm gonna tell y'all about. I became a vegan, right? A vegan. I don't like saying that shit. This shit is cringy. I became a vegan 2019. The next year, 2020, I didn't know nothing about nutrition. I didn't know nothing about eliminating. I didn't know nothing about detoxing. I didn't know about anything.
Yeah.
All I was doing was going to places to eat vegan food, not knowing that I was eating the wrong food that was going into my system, right? Long story short, last June, my body had a crazy breakdown, literally on the verge of dying, bro. Lost 20 pounds, like, bro, real talk. Because I was eating a lot of soy-based foods. It messed my whole system up. You know what I mean? And I met a guy. I'm not gonna say his name because for confidentiality purposes, but he's connected with Dr. Sebi. He's a mentor. He's a mentor of mine. You know what I mean? And what happened was he gave me literally the rundown on how I need to detox my body. What do I need to eat to put inside my body that's gonna help me heal from what I'm going through, right? Liver, I had a lot of issues with my liver, all of that stuff. I found, yeah, bro, it was crazy. This was years build up from eating a lot. I grew up in the projects, bro. I was on ramen all day. I was on chicken. I was on everything bad, bro. And obviously, it was a build up of all those years eating that. It finally hit me. So what happened was I learned how to detox the proper way. I learned how to take herbs, natural herbs, not just antibiotics and stuff like that. Because you got to look at the etymological term of antibiotics. It's anti. You know what I mean? It's anti to your biology. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. So I don't really take over the counter stuff. I don't do none of that. I just whatever's on the earth that I need from the earth, I'll take that. And now I went alkaline. Me and my wife, you know what I mean? We was alkaline. We're plant based now, but I put her on Alkaline Diet. You know what I mean? And she lost about 30 pounds in like 5 months, bro. By just dieting, bro. Dieting. Little to no working out. Like, it had nothing to do with working out. It has everything to do with what you put inside your body that's gonna help you.
Let everybody know that was comfortable too, because a lot of people, I can start myself and do that too if I just ate plants. Like,
bro, let me let y'all know, son. Everybody who asks me, yo, man, like, if I go vegan, what am I getting my protein from? You have to understand this. The cows and the chickens and all them animals you eating, they eat plants. They are just the middleman of what you're eating. So
Mm-hmm.
you get your protein by way of the cow that just ate the plants.
Mm-hmm.
But if you eliminate the cow, you get the actual source of it.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, now here's the thing. Now everybody won't do it. But the whole point about it is to have a balanced diet. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Like, there was times where I was saying to myself, like, if I ever, so en route to me becoming a plant based, I deleted milk, all dairy, all beef, all pork, all those things, and I now everything down to chicken. I was like that for like a whole year, and
Mm.
then eventually chicken got out of the equation. But it's all about narrow things down to where, all right, I'm not eating this no more. And then you will eventually usher yourself into a different diet. Like, there's people who are looking for guidance in regards of nutrition on how to, because
Yeah.
most people are malnutritious, don't even know it.
Yeah. And have
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So that's my journey, man. 2 years now, 2 years.
That's
You know
tough.
what I mean? And now I'm just not. Now I help people behind the scenes, man. I don't got to be up on Front Street. Whenever I come across people who need help with health and dieting and losing weight, because most people trying to lose weight now.
Yeah.
So, and I tell people, if you do an alkaline diet for 1 month,
Uh,
you will see so much results in your life.
yeah.
You know
Vegan,
what I mean?
especially. Yeah. I've
Yes,
heard.
bro.
That's
Yeah,
why.
it's very
Yeah.
helpful.
Yeah. Yeah.
I definitely will recommend anybody who's trying to lose weight fast and trying to learn more about their body.
Yeah.
Alkaline. You understand? Like, don't make it seem like it's gonna be something you're doing for a lifetime. Most people, there's people who do it like that, but in order to lose weight fast, do an
Yeah.
alkaline eating diet. You can come back to eating meat, but now
Yeah.
what you're implementing the alkaline shit into what you have, and you're bringing it together to create a balance for yourself, so you won't be on the extreme side.
Not gonna come back the same. That's for sure. Because
Yeah,
you're probably gonna have, and you're gonna be like, "Yeah, this doesn't even taste right anymore."
yeah. But I
That,
always tell people, man, like, eat what your body's telling you to eat, but you got to understand when you're doing too much. Like you said, you know your body knows when it's overeating and when you're under eating. So you eat literally according to what your body is telling you.
no,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? But aside from that, bro, like, I want to talk about something that's very important. I think that a lot of people should hear. This is something I'm gonna highlight with everybody who comes on the podcast.
Talk about it.
What is Rami's definition of success?
Um, I think that success is measured differently with different people. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of people view success as like a certain amount of money, or like there's just so many different measures that people see, and I think it really has to do with you, because depending on what success is, I just think that it's getting yourself in a way better position than you were yesterday or than you were before. Like, that's how I just view it as.
Right.
Because really, how I want to explain it, I can't, because I don't want to put. It's just okay. Put it this way: society measures it by like money,
Yep.
and it's like I don't think that's fair, because some people could be born homeless, with no money, coming from like terrible situations, and if they grow up making six figures, like what I'm saying, got their family in a better situation, like that's success to me. But somebody else could have grew up in a six-figure family and grew up and made six figures, just like their parents did, and people see that as like, you know, as like one person more successful than another. But it's just like some people were dealt with different cards, like what I'm saying.
Yes.
Like you kind of
Yes.
judge, like what I'm saying, because some people make the best situations out of nothing. Like some
Yeah.
people end up owning 5 businesses and grew up with no money and no resources, and some people end up with 10 businesses and had all the resources. So it's
Yeah.
just like, who said that person with 5 who made it out of nothing couldn't have 15 businesses? Like what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just there's just different levels to it. It all depends on where you come from and what your situation was. But I feel like success is within any subject, whether whether it just comes down to the own milestones someone has set for themselves. Like, how are they reaching that in a manner where it's beyond their circumstances? Like, you know what I'm saying?
So where you are in life right now, would you consider that success?
Yes.
Okay.
I wouldn't consider it success where I'm content and I'm done. But from where I was this time last year, I'm more successful than I was this time last year. I guess you could put it that way. Because last year I had moved back to Arizona to play semi-pro soccer. And these dudes had bugs in the apartment and shit. And when I lived there in college, we didn't have no bugs, bro. COVID just happened, so a lot of jobs were scarce. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was an unfortunate situation, like financially and all that. So that's what really inspired me to really start my own business and make my own income of some sort. And then, around August last year, and then after that, I started making money, started investing the money, and shit. Now, I got my own crib, with my own apartment, making more money, way more money.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Putting people on and
Yes.
kind of helping everybody get on board. Like, I'm doing positive stuff out here. So it's just like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, last year I would have considered myself.
Yes. I already know. I literally know exactly what you're saying, bro. Like,
Yeah, I'm not done, but this is success right now for sure.
yes, that's dope, bro. And
Yeah.
for me, I always tell people success is something containing your purpose.
Mm.
There's people in the world right now who deem their success based off of money, financial, monetary, perishable things, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you got a nice car, if you got a nice house, if you got a nice girl, if you got all these perishable items, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I always tell people success don't come from the outer; it comes from the inner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it all, it all comes down to: are you happy? Are you fulfilled with
Mm-hmm.
what you do on a daily basis?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you are, then you don't have nothing to worry about, and you are successful. Success doesn't have to do with if you got all these followers, if you got all these numbers. Like, numbers don't equal success.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Success, that's all ego stuff. You know what I mean? And I always try to tell people, tap into what you feel most fulfilled in doing. And once you get something out of that right there, you will be successful no matter what.
Yeah.
Everything else is cherries on top. Everything else is extra.
I really understood what you're saying a couple weeks ago.
Huh?
I said I really got to understand what you were saying. It relates to like something happened a couple weeks ago. I bought a new car, and it's like a bunch of my boys, like, you feel me? I hung out with them like later on, and they're like, wow, man, proud of you, bro, proud of you, man, proud. I'm like, fuck is you proud of me for? I bought a car. This don't got nothing to do with the fuck I accomplished the last couple years. Like, I ain't hear y'all say this ever. Y'all saying y'all proud of me because I bought a car. Do you know the other shit I've been through that, like, you know what I'm saying? Trials and
It goes to show where the mindset of what they think success is.
mean you proud
What
of me?
most people do.
Yeah, man. I'm like, proud of me. I bought a car. I don't got nothing to do with what I did out here, what I'm doing out here in this world.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
I knew, like, you know what I'm saying, that, there's
Value
just
systems are different.
exactly, yeah. I was just like, proud of me. You ain't hear it.
It's crazy. It's crazy how you say that, because it's always gonna be like that, where most people have those inclinations that a successful person is somebody who buys a new Lambo, a new Mustang, whatever they have, right? Monetarily or on a material level, that's success. But there's people who have those things who are not fulfilled at all. There's rich people who have houses that they
Exactly.
cry inside of. They have mansions that they cry inside of. They have cars that they cry inside of because they're
Exactly.
miserable. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? That don't have nothing to do with fulfillment.
There's
It
people
doesn't.
and are never in their house because they're just working all day. So you
Right.
literally all day, all just sacrificing your life
Yep.
just to have this nice house that you don't even be in.
Yep. They can't enjoy it because they can't enjoy. They don't know what inner fulfillment is. This is
Yeah,
why I
you're not,
always
yeah, that's not living.
that's not living. And this is reasons why I tell people, man, like, do all you need to do, right, to tap out of the fictitious world to tap into your own world. Because look, this is what happens. This is how I walk through life when I look at things,
Mhm.
right? Most of us, we are born in our own world. We then get distracted by other people's worlds and we go into those worlds, right? Not
Uh-huh.
knowing that our world is not being tended to, right? And then we're living their realities out, right? Carelessly, right? And
Mhm.
then we realize, like, oh my God, like, well, how come I don't? And then now we looking at our world from the outer, from their world. We're looking at their world, or our world from their world, and now we're not happy because we never even went back to our world to fix it up, to
Mhm.
work on ourselves. That means get off of social media. That means signing off, going off grid for a little bit, learning about your habits, learning about everything that you come from, everything. You got to do all these type of things to
Yeah.
tap into who you are. I know, like you said, like you went through all these things, and them dudes, all they can congratulate you about was your car. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah, man. I was.
So, and they didn't know that you had to go back into your world to clean that up.
Yeah,
To get
exactly.
that. To get that.
It said nothing about the process. That's why I was like,
Nothing. Nothing.
I'm like,
Nothing.
you know, if anything, I would have noticed. I would have complimented the transition more than you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Or
Yes. I know exactly what you're saying.
something that really doesn't matter that's right in front of us right now.
Right? Most people, and I always tell people, you have to value the process more you do the prize.
Yeah, man.
Because if you ever most people, they forget the process and always value the prize over the process. If you ask me, yo, Speedy, how did you get to this point and this point? And how did you get all these followers? And how did you get a YouTube channel? How do you get your own business? How do you have a vegan food business with your wife? You know, you want to know what I did? You want to know what I value? I don't care about the having the shit. I don't care about none of that. I
Uh,
care about what it took to get that.
yeah, yeah,
The
exactly.
race, the race, the race is way more important than the actual finish line. I hope you know that. I always tell people that. The race is always gonna be more paramount than the finish line.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And you
Yeah.
have to value that because in that race, you'll see so much things that's gonna help you go faster in that race to get there.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like people run marathons all day,
Yeah.
and throughout the marathon, you see different landmarks. You know, I know you've seen people run marathons. You go
Yeah.
into different parts of towns and everything like that, and you're
Yeah.
seeing different things. And then in that race, you're watching other people pass you up. You watching other people, you passing other people up. Like you're seeing so much things,
Uh-huh.
and then it's teaching you the process of where you're going. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I had to go through this forest. I had to go through this back street. I had
Yeah.
to go see people falling, passing out. I saw people quit. I
Yeah.
saw people kick up more. Like
Uh,
you see so many things. That's the most important part. Then when you get to the finish line, you think about everything you just got through, and you'll never forget that.
yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
It is, man. That's a great way to put it too.
Yeah,
Gotta
yeah.
see that, and some people be around you and don't notice either, and that's the sad.
Yep, yep. It's like most people don't know how to acknowledge the moment they're living in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And if you could look at me and value and put those types of put that value system on me, like you don't respect yourself at all, and that's how you
Yeah.
so it's just like, do you tell yourself you're proud of you if you do something like this, and do you not
Mm.
acknowledge what it takes to what I'm saying, persevere in your daily life? Like that type of shit is ugly to be around. So
Yo, man, and that right there, like what I was thinking about, man, about that whole analogy about what I was talking about the marathon stuff, is that most people can't think like that
mm,
because, like I was telling you about, like them being out too much out of their own world.
yeah,
When you're not in your world, how can you fix yourself? How can you even attract things that you think you deserve?
yeah, I hear that.
You know what I mean? It's crazy, but it's real, you know, out here. And like with that being said, I want to ask you another question, man. Like this is very important too. Like, what advice would you give people, you know, and help out with people trying to, fix their health and fitness? Since you are the coach of this, like you specialize in this type of stuff.
When it really comes down to it, like you gotta have a why. Like you can't think that you're gonna transform your body and you're gonna make these lifestyle changes, or even it's not just about the physique. You just want to feel better, like how he said his wife lost 30 pounds in 5 months. Like that's a milestone. Like that's good. Like you know what I'm saying. Even if you just want that for yourself, you gotta have a why, because it's easy when you have a why, but if you want it for reasons like, oh, you want to take better pictures on the gram, or you want to like offer the wrong reasons, like this girl that your man like keeps looking at, like looks better than you, so you want to, like, that stuff's not going to have you in the gym every day. Like those people that you see in the gym at 6 o'clock in the morning whenever you go, that every once in a while, or you see them every time you got to work, and it's like, damn, like this dude is 65 years old and he's here every day. Like how does these people have whys? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, don't waste your time until you're willing to understand that. And it's not always an easy process. Like some people are afraid to work out because they don't think that they have what it takes to turn into this ultimate God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not rocket science and it's not godly. We're all capable of, becoming this superhuman in the gym, or just feeling 10 times better in our everyday life just from eating better. But you got to just understand why you want to do that, who you're doing it for, whatever the case is. And all that comes easy afterwards.
Bro, it's deep that you say that, because what you just said made me think about the fact that most people whys they're not strong enough. Nobody's whys are strong enough. And you said something that really hit. You said that most people compare their body to the person on Instagram, and now they want to keep up with that. So that's all ego driven.
Yeah, that's fake. That's BS.
That's BS. Because then what they're gonna do? You ever seen an episode of SpongeBob when Patrick is trying to copy everything SpongeBob did, and Patrick failed like miserably at it, because you can't be somebody else. You got to be yourself.
Yeah.
That's facts. Like, and it made me think about that, because we have a monkey see, monkey do culture we live in.
Yeah, man.
So the next person try to do what the next person do, not knowing that you're trying to be a duplicate of somebody you can't be a duplicate of.
Exactly. Everybody's trying to one up everybody, or get more likes than this other person, or get the same, fighting for attention. And it's just like,
what?
You ain't gaining nothing from that. Like you're
gonna gain nothing but failure.
Yeah,
you're not gonna have no fulfillment, none of that, nothing. You're gonna get nothing from that, because all you did was put your energy towards to be somebody you're not.
Yeah,
it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. Like, so another thing, man, like something I ain't forget. You a Cowboys fan, dog. Yo,
so what?
How you think your boys doing this year, man?
How do I think we're doing this year?
Come on, man.
Dog shit. Come on, man.
Yo, y'all might pick up Cam, bro.
We should. Honestly, he wouldn't be a bad backup, or at least throwing out some packages, I think we're gonna be solid though, man. We got, Neil at linebacker, so our linebacking core is dangerous right now. I mean, we stack just like every year, as long as nobody, don't smoke no weed and nobody's neck falls off during practice and they out for the season. We all right,
bro. It's crazy, but yo, bro, it made me happy to see you, man. And like you said, bro, like, you about to have a boy too.
Yeah, man.
Yo, you know who I was talking? Jalen. Remember Jalen? Jalen. Yeah. He got a son now too. So
yeah, I was talking about that like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say you was talking to him?
Yeah. Well, we was texting and shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. That's my guy, man. Bro, I be thinking about, like, man, I be thinking about posts all day. Like, sometimes I be catching myself thinking about all y'all, man. Like you, Jalen, my boy Greg, Volpe.
Yeah, man.
Man, I'm just happy to see you doing well. You flourishing, bro. Like, you inspire me, bro.
I was remembering all the Michael Jackson songs and shit you was playing on the road and all that. We in your room, Daddy over here doing card tricks.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, like, singing, and you got a crowd around you, they singing. I'm like, yo, where does dude come from playing this? What's going on right now? Like, we got a game tomorrow. We over here singing Michael Jackson. Like,
yo, Yo, that's crazy how I remember that night, bro. It was the night before we played Navy.
Yeah, yep.
I remember that shit, bro. And you was in the room. We was all dancing. We was all like just singing.
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy. You remember that? Because I'm thinking I'm the only one that remember all that. But
For everything with a photographic memory too.
bro, I remember that. I remember playing Madden in the dorm. I remember we was playing. I remember all that, bro.
Forms. Woohoo! Yeah, I was fast
Wait,
with it.
but you were a commuter though, right?
I was commuting. Yeah, I live like half hour, 20 minutes away, something like
Yeah,
that.
I remember that. But you will always be on campus with us, so.
Yeah, nah, definitely. I wish I did live on campus, at least that year, because it was cool. Like it was small school, but it was cool. Like everybody, it was good vibes. We had a good crowd over there, So
Bro, I'm just happy to see, man. I'm just happy to see you flourishing, bro. Like this means a lot. I appreciate you even coming up, bro, and giving a piece of your mind, a piece of where you from, how you came up, how you came through things, and now you are a holistic and athletic coach, bro. Like that's big, bro. You're making people better every day, bro. Like if that ain't successful, like I don't know what that is, bro. If that ain't being successful, bro, like you have the opportunity to live out and help people with their craft, man.
yeah, and they could pass it on for generations. So that's why I agree with that. I agree with that. That is a good version of success right there, man. Putting people
Oh,
on the world one person at a time.
and that's what it's all about, and that's what we got to keep doing. People like me and you,
Yeah,
man, we pioneers, man, with this sport thing, man. So we gotta
yeah,
keep it going, making people better on all cylinders.
yeah. Necessary.
Yes, sir.
Real
But yo,
quick.
man, that's gonna wrap. We gonna wrap it up, man. And I just want to appreciate you, bro, once again, man, for being on this podcast, bro. If you guys, yes, I'm honored too, bro. If you guys, man, add my man. I'm gonna have everything in the description down below because this going on YouTube, it's going everywhere. So description gonna be down below. His information gonna be there. His website, his Instagram, his all his social media handles. You get in touch with this guy, man. If you got children, if you got yourself that want to get better about health and how to balance diets and how to get a physique like this guy, I'm gonna have it in the thumbnail. I'm gonna have his picture in the thumbnail, so y'all gonna see.
Okay,
Tap
perfect.
in, tap in with the guy Rahmi, man. You know what I mean? This is for him, man. This is look. I'm just the host. You know what I mean? This is for him.
Time, I understand what you're doing, man. I respect, appreciate that, man.
Yo, always, bro. Man, much love to you, bro. I appreciate you, man. And yeah, man. Yes, sir. We out, man.
All right, man. Talk to you soon.
Peace, man. Yes, sir.